Do you guys want to know how to create this insane slide effect inside of After Effects?
Give it to me! Give it to me!
Well, in this video, I'm going to be showing you guys exactly how to create this effect, so let's get right into it. Alright, so the first thing we want to go ahead and do is grab our rotoscope tool right here. So let's go here and select the roto brush, and you just want to select this layer here. Just double click on it and it should open up another composition. And in this little layer, you can just like pretty much highlight your car. I don't know, just highlight the car and you'll kind of see it do like a rough mask around it, and just make sure that everything is inside your mask here. So you can zoom in and kind of fine tune the edges here. And if you want to like remove something from the mask selection, just hold Alt on your keyboard and it will remove the extra like mask here and try to select just the thing you're selecting. And the roto brush does a pretty good job, especially if you have quality on full here. I actually forgot to turn it on full, but yeah, you want to have that on full and not like quarter or third. Full just gives you the best results, so yeah, keep that on full while you're doing the roto brush. And yeah, this isn't looking too bad for the first frame. I'm just going around trying to make these edges here look pretty smooth, and that's looking pretty good. So yeah, we're just gonna go frame by frame by hitting the arrow key and just see if anything messes up along the way, but it's looking pretty good. And there isn't really much motion in this clip, so I don't expect the roto brush to really mess up at all, so I'm just gonna kind of skip this, go kind of fast. But yeah, it looks pretty good. So once you have gone through all your frames here, you should see this line right here that is all green, which means everything is good. So you can go ahead and just freeze your roto brush, and it should take a few minutes depending on how long your clip is. So I'll see you guys once this is done. All right, so my roto brush just got done freezing, so I can go ahead and just close this layer. Now we are back into our main composition here, and we can just go back to our cursor, and now we can play this back, and it's just on a black like background, or you can like toggle this and see like the transparent background here. Not looking too great right now, but we're gonna go ahead and duplicate this by hitting Control D on it 2 times. So 1, 2. Now we got 2 more layers above this bottom one, and on this bottom layer right here, we want to go ahead and just delete this roto brush because we want to be able to actually see the background here. And now on this middle layer, we want to go ahead and add an effect called offset. So just drag this onto our clip here, and with this offset, you just want to keyframe it at the start of our clip here and then go to the very end. And like you can either change the Y value here so it goes like up and down or whatever, or you can change the X value so it goes left to right, you know, the basics. But I'm just gonna go ahead and change just the X value here, so you can have it go left, right. I'll just have it go left here, so I'm going to drag it to the left. It may take a while to kind of drag it and get it to what you want it to look like. So if I play it back, we can see how fast the car's going here. I kind of wanted to be a bit faster, so I'm going to hit U on my keyboard, having this clip selected, and now we can actually see the keyframes here. So I'm just going to go to this very end keyframe, and now you can see the value right here, and I'm just going to drag this some more around here. So let's play that back. Yeah, that's a pretty good speed. I'm pretty happy with that, but still it's not looking too great. There's no motion blur, and if you try to toggle a motion blur on here, it doesn't do anything. Like, you don't get any motion blur, so it's kind of weird. So the way to fix this is you want to go to your effects and presets again and search up Directional Blur, and it should be on the first one right here, and just bring this onto your middle clip once again. And we want to go up to right here where the direction is and make this 90 and make our blur length 100. So now when we play this back, we have some like motion blur happening, and depending on how fast your thing is like moving, we can like crank up this blur length to like 200 or something crazy. So yeah, just kind of mess with that depending on your clip and how fast everything is moving. But yeah, this is pretty much done. Like, this is all you have to do. Super simple and easy. Now if you want, you can add some glow. We can just add the basic glow built in After Effects here. Make our glow threshold like 50, make our glow radius like 200. And now we have some glow for our background clip there, or our background car, I guess. So yeah, this could be a finished result. Like, I'm pretty happy with how this looks, but if you guys want to go like a bit extra and add one more effect, you can add this effect called Twirl that is also built into After Effects. So we're going to drag this into our clip once again, this middle one. As you can see, once again, there's nothing there, but we want to make our twirl radius like 100. And now when we move this like angle here, you can see that the car like twists around. So if we just like play it back here, It's at like a different angle, which is pretty cool. I'm gonna start this at, let's say like 30. So we're gonna keyframe the angle here at the start of the clip at 30, move over here and make it to -30. Now when we play that back, you can see it like rotating, which is pretty cool. It's not just like straight left and right. It kind of has a cool little look to it that you don't usually see. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you guys want to see more videos like this in the future, make sure to subscribe and drop a like down below. And I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace out.